Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today's video is going to be a quick video as I always say that. I feel like got the sniffles. It's all good though. Hope you guys are doing good. Feels like it's been a while. Last video, day 10, I was having a little bit of technical difficulty and I was able to handle that. I'm just not gonna be updating my storage or putting it on backup through iCloud, so it's all good. As far as what's going on, and for anyone who's watching the videos, I would like some feedback if you guys think, or what you guys think of the whole concept. I know I said it was more experimental. It's more like a learning curve for me. Of course, like my first 100 videos, as they say, they're not going to be perfection, far from it at least, or minimum, really. So yeah, the goal right now is to just move the ball, just move it somewhere, and once it starts rolling, it's gonna get easier and easier to keep pushing, and then you can change directions based off of what works and whatnot. So that's just my goal. As far as feedback, it would be nice because, like I said, I don't know if you guys want to hear some other things as far as topics, or there's a lot of things I could talk about. Actually, my goal, besides being a broad sense of like category, when it comes to category on YouTube, besides being like a specific niche, and I guess it is a niche, it's for self-help, right? It's gonna be more about different categories. It could be fashion. I'm not like a fashionist or anything, but I do have a sense of style and taste. So, and of course my style and taste varies from you guys, so I can only inspire you. I can only consult to a degree, and from what I think looks good on the masses, right? So consulting was one of the things I am going to pursue. I am going to be hosting free calls. I think initially the best way to do it would be to help out people and really just pump out content, pump out a lot of content. It's gonna be free consultation, and so that way the viewer gets something to be entertained or inspired by, and also the person that I'm helping out also attains something out of like a valuable lesson, right? I get to help someone out, and I get to help the viewer out, and then I get to help myself out as a result by reaching out to more people through that. And then I believe from there I will, depending on the demand, and I do believe the demand will go high, as far as consultation bookings and whatnot, people wanting my help, and it'll have to move towards direction of paying. I mean, I would sponsor maybe like a free makeover. That sounds kind of gay. I would do something just to help someone out. But obviously, it depends on supply and demand, and yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know the logistics at the moment. I know it can't be that hard. I mean, it's basically gonna be like streaming, right? With two screens. It's gonna be someone else, me. They're gonna talk to me. There's some YouTubers that are, or influencers, YouTubers that are already doing that. That they seem moderately successful. I mean, one of the better examples of that is Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. He was really good at that, and he gained a lot of momentum through doing so. Obviously, he had a lot more experience than I do as far as life lived and in general, like just living life, really experiencing different things. He obviously knew a lot more than I did, and I have enough humility and humbleness to admit that I'm not going to pretend like I'm something that I'm not. As far as qualifications, I know that everything can be refined, and I can get better, and I can learn more, so I can do more. So I'm not gonna sell myself short either, even though I tend to do that. So I'm still weighing everything out. But yeah, I can see myself doing that. I wanted to do podcasting for a long time, and I think just being able to rant on for 20 to 30 minutes. I could do longer if I wanted to. I just tend to do these so late, and that's another one of those things I'm gonna talk about. It's I wake up like 4 in the morning to go to work, and right now it's like 12, so it's not ideal for me to do a long format of that. And one of these days I will. It's going to be at an earlier time, of course. But the whole point I was trying to make is podcasting. I can see myself doing that. I can see myself engaging with people, picking their minds, and getting better at conversation. Not just me, but them. We can grow together. That's it makes life a little bit more interesting, at least for me. I've always found conversations to be a little bit hard to keep going, but that's also because I'm not talking to people that want to talk to me. And you may even say, who wants to talk to you, right? That's not the point. The point is, you gotta start somewhere, and we all do, right? That's just how it is in this world. You gotta start from somewhere to be somewhere that people can admire and be like, how did you do it? And then they can pull up this video and be like, okay, you said that a long time ago when you were starting. So I think that'll be successful. I know it'll be successful. I know the consultation thing would be pretty cool too. What else? What else are my plans? Well, besides working a job for now at UPS, as you guys know, I do want to explore not freelancing, even though that's kind of my goal, is to do online, make some online, online money. And I have some things I'm trying to work on. I say trying, but I'm not trying. I'm bullshitting you guys by saying that, but though that's the goal, as far as that's the ideal scenario of me, of everything. Me working on my laptop. I don't currently have a laptop, but working on a laptop, helping other people, and then also posting content and doing this. And doing a whole bunch of things, really. That's essentially what I'm trying to get at. See, but keep saying but. I need to realize, I need to really, I hate this term lock in, but that's exactly what it is. I need to lock myself into a good mindset, into taking action, into being disciplined, into moving as my higher self would. Moving as someone, moving as a version of myself that's already made it. And yeah, it's been quite challenging for me. I don't know why, honestly. I think it's a lot of things. I think it's I'm really just getting in my own way. Just getting in my own head. Analysis paralysis, they call it. Doesn't fucking matter. It's still, that's just a label. I'm too comfortable. I've realized that. Too comfortable. I need to surround myself around individuals who sharpen my sword. Iron sharpens iron. Remember that. So just having a network of individuals that I'm able to bounce ideas off of, and not bounce only ideas, but push out energy and work ethic from each other. Push each other to do better. Push each other to do more than one another. It's almost like a competitive nature. I think that's the type of environment that I would succeed in, indefinitely. It's an environment that I'm needing at the moment, almost desperately at this point. Because I can't lie to you guys, my life, it feels like there's no purpose to it. And though I know that's not true, I'm just telling you how it feels as far as as far as what's been going on. And thank God I'm not in any suicidal thoughts or anything. I have thought about those things before, but it's something that I would never do. So I'm putting that on record. However, call it depression, call it whatever you want. I feel empty inside. And I seek other things that are detrimental to my growth, including texting women that I don't see myself being with, or watching pornography, releasing your life force, just draining myself of everything just to feel something. Just to feel like I have something. And then obviously, what I realize every time after is it's not getting me anywhere either. And I really need to just lock in and do the hard things, do the hard work. Even more so, push myself to the limit. Be in an environment where not only am I uncomfortable, I'm surrounded by individuals who represent the path that I walk on, or the path that I am creating. So that's just where I'm at. And there's things like that I've been so inconsistent. I'm not proud to say any of this stuff that I'm talking to you guys, and I feel actually really shameful about it. I feel embarrassed. I feel exposed and vulnerable. And I know that's not a wise thing to do as a random person online for now. It's real though, and hopefully me putting this out there for you guys raises awareness that you're not on your own, that perhaps there is hope, and I can indefinitely say that there is hope. You just gotta really, I hate giving advice in this sense because it feels like I'm not the living example at times, and then I'm like, then it just sounds like I'm just sounding good or just talking out my ass, just talking shit. I hate that. I really do. And it's also easy to really discredit yourself, because I know I do that a lot. For all the things that I have done, all the things that I should keep on the back of my mind, as far as like, man, I really did do this. Why not? I can do anything else. That's the sort of mindset you should have. That's the healthy mindset. Except, it's hard. It's easier said than done, as they say. And God willing, things will start to look up. I hope the same for you guys. I know that I have faith in God, in myself, that I'll be okay, and that I'm not only going to be just okay, I'm going to be fucking so above and beyond what I could have ever imagined. And I suppose can be a double-edged sword, right? Double-edged sword. I think I said that term right. Because if you don't live up to that expectation, then you live a life, or the rest of your whatever life you have, in regret and actual depression. I think that's real depression, is when you look back and you're like, damn, I really had all this time. I really could have been someone. I really was in the position to do the best thing I could have done for myself, and that's to be brave. And bravery is such a hard thing to choose, because you know you have to do something initially to jump, no matter how scary it might be. And I definitely believe that these last 8 years since I graduated high school, that it feels that way. Like I haven't made the brave choice. And me saying that is also so controversial, because if you know anything about me, you'd be like, man, you did so much. And on a personal level, and on a matter of not necessarily financially, I've made a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money is subjective. I've helped a lot of people. I've done a lot of good. I hope. I've just been a really supportive and, or at least I always try to be that way, supportive human being, a person, a soul. I always try to bring acknowledgement to the people that don't feel seen. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm heroic or anything, but these are things that are also very positive. These are things that we tend to just not think about, because why think about something that, you know, I think the negative has more of a substance. It has more of more of an impact on how we view ourselves. That also has to do with a lot of programming on how you think, which is the reason why being able to articulate yourself, or being able to control your thoughts, is one of the most valuable things that you as a human being on earth can achieve. And we're bound to achieve that, because having a sense of awareness, it plants the seed. Now all you gotta do every day, and this is obviously the harder part, is water the plants, water that seed. Make sure to take care of it. Make sure to, rejuvenate the soil. I'm not a farmer, even though I come from a farmer bloodline. I'd imagine that's, you gotta rejuvenate the soil. You gotta pluck the dead leaves, etc. So I hope this video touched someone, not literally, but I mean in your soul. I hope you felt something. I hope this inspired you to think in a different manner and to start your own journey on whatever that might be for you, of self-development, of becoming a better person, mainly for yourself, but as a result for everybody else. And that's a really beautiful thing. Yeah. Thank you guys. Day 11 wrapped up. I'll see you guys on day 12, alright?